Hello everyone and welcome to your video on the new moon total solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer that's happening on July the 2nd. And this is bringing in new beginnings, new opportunities, a complete energetic reset. And I'm going to share the chart with you today and go over some of the main aspects that are happening and give you some guidance on manifesting with this energy. So if you are new to me, my name is Cara Melendi. I'm an astrologer. I'm also certified in the Akashic Records, and I love working with both to help you co-create magic with the universe. So let's dive in and firstly take a look at the total solar eclipse in Cancer. I'm going to go over some of the main themes before pulling up the chart, and then I'm going to finish off by giving you some guidance from the Akashic Records on how you can make the most of this powerful, powerful energy. So there's definitely some main themes that are emerging right now, and the Cancerian energy is all about getting back to your roots, getting back to your soul truth, getting back to what matters to you on a very, very deep level. And in order to do your work in the world, in order to fully show up in your power and share your unique gifts and talents, which we all have, you first have to have that really stable, solid foundation. And at the time of the eclipse, you can really get a deep dive into what is going on under the surface. What are your core values? Is your life a reflection of what matters the most to you? Who are the people that you want to have in your life? With this Cancerian energy, the spotlight is on our family and our home life, as well as those who we consider to be family, who we just love and have a close connection with. So really taking a look at who you're allowing into your energetic space and how they are influencing you, because we pick up on the habits of the people that we spend the most time with. We also take on their energy, so choosing very wisely. And the Cancerian energy is all about feelings, and for some people, depending on your birth chart, it can be hard to really go into the emotional side of things, right? If you have a lot of earth energy, you'd rather just keep it practical, not go there. A lot of air energy, you would rather analyze what's going on than feeling into it. But this new moon solar eclipse is about feeling into what's going on and remembering the power that you have in your feelings. For any of my fellow Abraham Hicks lovers, she talks about our emotions being that guidance system for us. And when you have the courage to really look at your emotions and what they're revealing to you, you get a glimpse into your thought process, you get a glimpse into your vibration and what you're calling into your experience, and you have the ability to transform the emotions that no longer serve a space in your life, or just allow yourself to simply feel without needing to analyze it or create a story around it or fully understand it. Explore the power of just simply being in your emotions. Another theme that is really emerging around this eclipse is activating your intuition, your unique intuitive gifts, your unique intuitive powers. And it's not a question about whether you have intuition. Our intuition is always speaking to us, and it speaks to us in different ways. Now, throughout Cancer season, we can really feel it very strongly in our body, especially as we're willing to sink into our emotions. So the question really is, are you having the courage to say yes to where your intuition is leading you? And one of the themes I really love that is emerging around this energy is the goddess energy, the divine feminine energy. And whether you are a man or a woman, we all have this divine feminine energy within us, and it's that ability to receive. So if you've been feeling blocked in your manifesting, or you feel like you're working really hard or you're pushing things into place, use this energy leading up to the eclipse, surrounding the eclipse, even throughout the month of July, to really look at how you can energetically create space to receive what you want. Because when you have a desire, energetically it is done. So to see the physical manifestation of it, your job is to stay an energetic match to what you want, to surrender, to trust, to know your magnetic power. And the goddess energy is all about that. And I'm actually doing an entire workshop around this to help you embrace the energy of eclipse season. And it's called Rising Goddess, Awaken to Your Divine Feminine Magic. So if you're feeling the call to connect more deeply to that divine feminine energy within yourself and really expand your capacity to receive more joy, more abundance, and just simply sink more into the energy of trust and surrender, check out the workshop. The link is in the comments below and it'll give you all the details. The last thing I want to mention before we pull up the chart surrounding this eclipse energy is to really take a look at your home life and your home environment. And is it creating that sense of security and safety for you? Even looking at decluttering your home environment, or something that I really love to do because I work with crystals as well, is I'll charge my crystals in the new moon energy and I create a crystal grid that I place by the front entrance of my home. And that helps me lock in the intentions and hold the intention. So that may be something you want to consider as well. So let's dive in and take a closer look at the chart. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can really get a deeper feel for some of the other aspects and energies that are coming into play with this eclipse. So firstly, we have the moon and the sun together in the sign of Cancer. And anytime there's a new moon, that's what makes it a new moon, is the moon and the sun are conjunct. And because it is an eclipse, it is happening near the north node, which is our life path, the direction that you are called to go this lifetime. And that's what really amplifies the power of eclipses as well, is it really helps to realign you with the direction your soul is here to go this lifetime, where you are being called, and the universe will assist you in doing that. And that's where eclipses can be known to bring sudden unexpected changes. The universe supports us. So if something isn't working in our life anymore and we're hesitant to create that change, the universe can come in and say, okay, I'm going to remove that for you. Now that is a little bit more what we will see with the lunar eclipse, but of course they work together, right? So the solar eclipse can be new opportunities coming in that are very aligned with your soul path. So the first aspect I want to look at is this beautiful sextile between the moon in Cancer over to Uranus in the sign of Taurus. Now Taurus and Cancer are both energies very connected to the goddess, to the divine feminine. And that's where we are all feeling this call to connect more deeply to our intuition, to the wisdom of your body, to not run from your feelings, but have the courage to really face them, to really look at them. These signs are also about security and comfort and nourishing yourself. So how are you caring for yourself? How are you nourishing your spirit? Because in order to show up fully in your life for anything you want to create, it requires energy. It requires being in a high vibration if you really want to manifest that life you desire. And that means you have to look after yourself. So really getting back to, how can I nourish myself? What does it even mean for me to nourish myself? And how can I make that a priority? With Cancer and Taurus, we're both looking at values as well. What are my core values? Is my lifestyle actually a reflection of that? And a beautiful way to really gain clarity on what you are prioritizing in your life and what is a value is to simply track your routine over the course of the week. How are you spending your time? That will show you what you're currently valuing, and then you can make the changes if you realize that what you're giving time or energy to is actually not in alignment with what you want to create or experience in your life, and make those changes. Now, Uranus also brings sudden, unexpected changes, and that combined with this eclipse energy, that's where we really see new opportunities coming in. And the universe can surprise you and deliver things in a way that you never could have expected. If you even think back to something you've experienced in your life, and maybe even something you've achieved, and just looking at how it all came together, you'll probably find that it happened in a way that you didn't expect it to happen. That there were people that came in that you never could have expected to meet, opportunities that you couldn't have seen in advance were going to come your way. So this energy right now really is very hopeful, very expansive, and can deliver to you those beautiful new opportunities. So your job, stay open, stay in alignment, know you are worthy, right? In order to really experience the goodness and the joy of life, you have to know at your core that you are worthy of receiving it. You're worthy because you exist. It has nothing to do with what you've accomplished or what you've done. You're worthy because you exist. Doesn't mean that we're not really good people doing beautiful work in the world. When it comes to worthiness, though, it's knowing that's something that's innate within you. Now, another lovely aspect that we have that the eclipse energy is really activating is the North Node trining Neptune, and this, which is in Pisces, and this trine has been in effect, right? We've got the North Node at 17 degrees, Neptune at 18 in Pisces, and with the eclipse, it's going to activate that beautiful connection. And Neptune throughout 2019 is such a big player, and I love the Neptune energy. It's all about transcendence, transcending the physical body, transcending the fear-based ego. It's about connecting who you are on a soul level. And with this eclipse energy, this is where it's really redirecting you to what is my life path and purpose? What am I here to accomplish this lifetime? And feeling the support of the universe in accomplishing that. You don't need to know all the details. You just simply need to have a willingness to say yes to showing up fully in your power, to being the best person that you can be, and to know on a deep level that you're more than your physical body, right? Neptune really shows us that. It's about dreaming. It's about our imagination. It's about transcending the limitations and the stories that we place on ourselves and knowing we are so much more than that. So this is a really, really positive, beautiful energy that can remind you of who you are beyond the stories and the limitations that our mind can impose on us. And Neptune is also in this beautiful sextile with Saturn in Capricorn. And where Neptune is all about transcending the physical and connecting into the spiritual, Saturn is very much grounded in the physical, helping us achieve our goals. It also rules over time. There's a seriousness to Saturn, but it's very physically focused. And when it's in this beautiful connection with Neptune, this can really give you that belief in yourself and that knowingness that your dreams are possible. And if something's placed in your heart, if there's something you want to experience, whether it's having more financial abundance coming in, having a soulmate partner to spend your life with, feeling energized and healthy, having the body you want, whatever those dreams are for your life, it could be to travel. And there's more than one. We have many dreams and things we want to accomplish in our life. This aspect together helps you ground that dream into a reality, bringing it down. And that's what we want to do. Because if it just stays a dream, we're not stepping into it. So you want to realize that my dreams, my goals are possible now, and really step into that energy and look at, without needing to know all the details, what are the practical action steps I take to manifest this. But not just the inspired action or action steps, that as well, but also be open to miracles, be open to magic, be open to the universe assisting you. And Neptune reminds us these beautiful aspects it's forming, how possible that is. And that when we have a willingness and we do our part, the universe will take care of the rest. And what I love to say is, I'll do my part and I will surrender the rest. So beautiful, beautiful aspect. And something else I really want to point out that can help us in boosting our confidence is Mercury and Mars hanging out together in the sign of Leo at the time that we have this beautiful new moon. They're very close together, and that's boosting your confidence and giving you that invitation to step up and to take center stage in your life, to speak your truth, to own your value, to own your worth. This Leo energy reminds you how worthy you are, and that worthiness is innate in you, right? It goes back to, I'm worthy because I exist. And this can really give you that power and that confidence to make the necessary changes in your life. So I'm just loving these energies that are surrounding this new moon. Set your intentions, because with the eclipse energy, the intentions that you're setting last up to 6 months. Very powerful, or beyond. But basically, the eclipse energies that you're harnessing, the effects are very much amplified. And because, again, it's near the North Node where this is happening, it lasts longer and it really does influence your life path and direction. So I'm going to stop the screen share here and give you some powerful guidance from the space of the Akashic Records to help you further connect to this beautiful energy. So a strong message that has been coming through around eclipse season from the space of the Akashic Records is to take a look at where in your life you're pushing things into place and you're trying to make them happen, and you're trying to like just force things, and where instead you would benefit from realigning your energy, taking a step back and allowing what you desire to flow to you with greater ease. We don't want to be overcompensating for action when really the problem is our energy isn't in alignment. And what I mean by that is taking a look at some of those core foundational beliefs that you have and knowing, right, how worthy you are, that you get to have what you desire, that there's support to help you get there, how loved you are, and take a look at how you can sink into more of that energy and trust and surrender, and where in your life you're being called to do that. Because there's some things in our life that just flow with greater ease. So maybe for you, it's around finances. You're being called just to trust, to have greater faith, to surrender. Doesn't mean we don't do action and do our part. I am all for that. That is necessary. More powerful than that is the energy behind the action and the belief system that is behind the action. So really take time to look at that around this new moon in Cancer. So if you would like to work more closely with me, the Goddess Rising workshop is coming up. I highly recommend jumping in on that if you want to awaken to your divine feminine energy and sink more into this energy of trust. So just check out the link below. I also have a free gift for you on manifesting with the lunar cycles, where I share some of my favorite rituals for each of the phases of the moon, and just how to connect with that in your manifesting in a little more deeper way so you can co-create with the universe. So thank you for joining me today. Also be sure to subscribe for more videos on co-creating magic with the universe and getting all your astrological updates, as well as channel guidance from the record. Sending so much love and light your way, and new moon blessings. Bye for now.